Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. It's International Tiger Day, and today we're looking at why these absolutely majestic apex predators are far, far more than just iconic symbols of the wild. They are, quite literally, the load-bearing pillars of our global ecosystems. So let's just dive right into how the survival of this single, incredible species actually anchors the health of our entire planet. Okay, picture this, because the numbers are honestly pretty staggering. Just a century ago, over 100,000 wild tigers roamed the Earth. Today, that number has completely plummeted to barely 4,000. It's a devastating drop. I mean, it's what forced the 2010 St. Petersburg Tiger Summit to take major emergency action, because they realized that without a massively coordinated international effort, we were on the absolute brink of losing them forever. But to truly grasp the gravity of this loss, we have to look closely at who exactly we are losing. Section 1. Meet the apex predator. Their territory has been violently fragmented over the years. Of the original tiger subspecies, 3 of them, the Caspian, Javan, and Bali tigers, are already tragically extinct. Meanwhile, you've got the surviving 5 fighting to hang on in shrinking ecosystems. We're talking about the Bengal in India, the Siberian braving the harsh Russian climate, and the Sumatran, Malayan, and Indochinese tigers adapting to the tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia. As members of the Felidae family, they are just beautifully adapted to wildly different environments. But unfortunately, their natural resilience just hasn't been enough to outpace human impact. Section 2. Why we need tigers. So why does all this matter? Well, it all comes down to a concept called a trophic cascade. Because tigers sit at the very, very top of the food chain, they naturally control the populations of herbivores, think deer and wild boar. When you remove that apex predator, you trigger a massive domino effect. Without tigers around, those herbivore populations completely explode. They overgraze the forests, which actually stops healthy forest regeneration, and that eventually leads to total habitat collapse and devastating biodiversity loss. Basically, without the tiger, the ecosystem just eats itself from the bottom up. Section 3. Threats to tiger survival. Unfortunately, this ecological collapse is being driven by a pretty vicious cycle. As deforestation for agriculture completely shatters their habitat, tigers are pushed closer and closer to human settlements. And this inevitably spikes human-wildlife conflict, leading to livestock predation and, tragically, retaliatory killings. Throw in rampant poaching for traditional medicine markets and the loss of critical coastal habitats, like the incredible Sundarban's mangrove forest flooding due to climate change, and these predators are left with nearly nowhere to hide. Section 4. The TX2 Conservation Mission. But hey, it is definitely not all doom and gloom. To meet an ambitious global pledge to double wild tiger numbers, conservationists had to get super high-tech. They've deployed camera traps for precise population monitoring, GPS collars to track movement, and even drones for eyes-in-the-sky surveillance over super remote forests. And get this, they're even using AI-based systems that can actually predict and thwart poaching risks in real time, sometimes before a hunter even draws a weapon. This massive influx of scientific data has just completely revolutionized modern conservation. And you know what? This tech-driven effort has fundamentally shifted global populations. Today, India holds a staggering 70% of all wild tigers globally. That leaves the rest of the world at just 30%. While Southeast Asian populations remain really fragmented and are still declining, and Russia holds a stable but pretty low population of Siberian tigers, India's success totally proves that targeted, science-based conservation actually works. This success really comes down to the power of place and policy. India's Project Tiger is a real game changer, driving a steady, continuous increase through strict anti-poaching laws, national parks, and vital wildlife corridors. Nepal is another phenomenal standout here. They've practically doubled their tiger population in recent years. No, really, doubled it. Meanwhile, Bhutan has proven that rigorous forest protection policies can maintain incredibly stable habitats, ensuring the vital genetic diversity these animals desperately need to thrive. Section 5. Action and Responsibility. So where do you fit into all of this? Well, collective public awareness is the final, absolutely essential piece of the puzzle. You can directly support reputable international organizations like the World Wildlife Fund, who are on the ground actually funding this research and anti-poaching work. You can strictly avoid any products derived from endangered wildlife, which directly cuts off the demand side of the illegal trade. And if you ever travel, you can practice responsible ecotourism, proving to local economies that a live tiger is worth vastly more than a dead one. Ultimately, tiger conservation isn't just about saving a single species. When you protect tigers, you are protecting the forests, the clean water cycles, and the stable biodiversity that all of humanity relies upon. By preserving their habitats, we are also protecting vital carbon sinks that provide critical climate regulation for the entire globe. Seriously, when tigers thrive, the entire planet breathes a little easier. So, I want to leave you with this final thought to ponder as we wrap up this explainer. Is saving the tiger actually the key to saving ourselves? The science clearly shows that the recovery is 100% possible through global action, strong political will, and public awareness. Saving tigers is not just some nice environmental gesture. It is an absolute necessity for our own survival. Thank you so much for joining me to explore the vital world of the tiger, and I highly encourage you to keep learning, stay curious, and take action.